Alright, so I'm back in Fallout 3. It's been a very long time since I've played this game. And I think that where I left off, I had previously taken on the old only sewer systems. And now I have new instructions to become a regulator. Wow, he is...
I can't take it anymore.
There,
Please,
now he's fixed.
help me.
Okay. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on today. I just kind of want to look into things, see what needs to actually be done in order to become a regulator down the line. And I just realized I have my audio playing through on Chrome. It's been a while since I've streamed last, and I gotta say, I'm a little bit ill-prepared. What's up, T-Rex?
Welcome home, sir.
I'm gonna dump some equipment into this container and just not really worry about it, because I don't feel like I'm going to have too much difficulty actually winning fights. Got a couple missile launchers that are virtually useless. I've got Stab Happy, which might come in handy at some point. Sniper rifle's barely loaded, that's nice. I've got a Silence 22, barely any damage there. Do I really need a plasma caster? Well, I definitely don't need an empty Fat Man, so that's something. Okay. I don't know. I have plenty of stuff. Bunch of Nuka-Cola Quantum to turn in, so that's something. And I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll keep my plasma caster, because why not? So, I'm not positive how the audio is. It's probably how I left it previously, so I imagine it's fine. But if you're not able to hear me, or if I'm not coming through clearly, let me know. It always helps to have input on that end, because, I don't know, my headphones aren't like everyone else's, I guess. So they can be a little bit weird. But my plan for today is primarily just to reach the point where I actually level up, because I need to check out a perk called Lawbringer, I guess, in order to find out what level is required in order to actually become a regulator. Because supposedly, once I have that perk, I'll be able to pick up fingers from evil NPCs, at which point I'll be able to join the regulators and will be able to improve my karma stats, which will allow me to switch over from RL3 to Fox down the line. So that's kind of my plan, along with like giving water to thirsty people and things like that. I'll be able to hopefully reduce my karma, or I guess increase it to a better standing. I think that's in Just Mods. And crosshairs. First person dynamic. Sighting mode, yeah. Okay. And looks like our audio is good. Thank you, T-Rex. It is the middle of the night again, so although I could have slept in-game, I think I'll just wait here in a field, because that's safe. Alright. It's broad daylight again. Excellent. Hey! Look, a little bit of non-safety. Why does he seem so non-hostile? Also huge. Look at this guy. He's a monster. Uncle Leo.
You haven't shot at me yet. That's different.
So are you. I can say safely that I've never encountered you before. Who are you? I've never met a friendly super mutant before.
I was driven out by my brothers. I tried to get them to understand that there was more to life than fighting, killing, but they wouldn't listen. Now I wander the wasteland, hoping to find some meaning to life before I die.
Huh. How'd you get the name Uncle Leo?
I don't know. I've always called myself that. Maybe it was my name before I became this. Maybe I read it in a book a long time ago.
You said, before I became this. What did you mean?
Maybe you don't know where we come from. Super mutants, I mean. We aren't born this way. We are created in the cold, dark, metal place where my brothers bring their captives, endlessly trying to make more of us. It was something I could not do. I tried to get them to stop, but they wouldn't listen. They would have killed me if I had not run away.
Aw, how sad. Give me everything you've got, and I might let you live.
I'm sorry. I've been poor. Oh, please, take this. It isn't much, but I want you to have it.
Oh, how kind of you. You don't seem to understand. I'm robbing you. I don't need some old clothes you found. Time to die, freak. No, I like you. You could become hostile. It's good for me if you do.
Much, but it's all I have. Have you ever watched the moon rise over the wasteland? I wish I could have given you something as wonderful as that.
Well, I have to go now, Uncle Leo. Have a good day, sir.
I hope to see you again. I very much enjoyed our chat together.
Likewise. That man is enormous. He's colossal. I love it. I don't know how I've never encountered him before. Or maybe I have and I just don't remember it. I don't know. Got the memory of a goldfish these days, so... He is definitely pitiable. But at the same time, he's huge. So, that's cool.
Made in the USA.
Be cool if he could be a companion, though.
We are lean, we are mean. Salads.
Let's see. I feel like my character is a little bit, immobile. That might be why. Having been struck by a good number of Deathclaw, and taken on some radiation, it looks like. There we go, nice and mobile again. Turns out that if you have a broken chest, it's hard to walk. Funny how that works. This knife is beautiful. And I'm planning to do a Fallout 3 live stream at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I know that a lot of you would actually probably be more interested in seeing me play Fallout 3 because, you know, there's more to do there. Quest-wise, at least. More comedy to be seen, and I can do stuff like run around with a MG42, which you guys haven't seen yet from, you know, what I know. Which, who knows, maybe you guys have seen the MG42, and I'm not the only person who's used it in-game. But it's awesome, and it would make for great content. Hey, look at that. There's a mini-nuke. That is perfect. But, yes, I was looking at this MG42 mod, and it is absolutely beautiful. It has some of the crispest animations I've ever seen. It's just a super fun weapon to use, and it's level list integrated. So, you get to fight enemies who have it, and it's just a hoot and a half, and a bit extra. That was close. I was almost there.
Is that the best you can do?
It's a little
You just made my
alarming that you can't fire a grenade launcher past about 20 feet. Because seriously, I can throw a grenade further than that. And I have spindly arms. Very spindly, in fact.
Every day is a good day to die.
Stuck on a ledge. Let's go, bro.
Engaging multiple hostiles.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was intended to be a you thing with that wording, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to say that he hasn't played it. But of course, that was at the beginning of the statement. I don't know. Anyway. There are some critical differences, though, between classic Fallout 3 and Tale of Two Wastelands. For instance, in this version of the game, I'm guessing for balance purposes, RL3 is spectacularly weak. Like, crazy fragile compared to how he was in the original Fallout 3, where he was virtually unkillable. He could only really be defeated by things like Deathclaw or a Behemoth. In this version, a common raider can take him out, or the townsfolk of Megaton, like anybody really. A couple lucky shots is all it takes. A few too many bullets and he's down. A little sad though, because he's a crucial NPC. So, like, weird fact, he's actually the only companion that can save your life at the end of the game. Which, of course, if you're playing Tale of Two Wastelands with hardcore mode enabled, he will die. And then you will be out that opportunity.
Kill them all and let God sort them out. That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah!
Yeah, previously the only companion that was stronger than him in the original Fallout 3 was Fox, which is a another talking super mutant, kind of like Uncle Leo, but he has a Gatling gun and a super sledgehammer, and near invulnerability. You can just shoot him endlessly and he just won't go down. I think I tried to kill him at one point. It took like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that, just firing a Gatling laser into him continuously. RL3 was not quite that level, but he was the only one that could save your life, so Helps to load your guns. We're up to the stage where we have Robo-Brains. Yeah, I missed the old RL3. It was much more efficient. And it wasn't like a behemoth could just one-shot him either. It actually took quite a bit of work before they would win out against him. Really, the major issue was that he would switch to his flamethrower once they got too close,
me some
so
quantum,
he couldn't do much damage to them. It was a real problem. Here's all the Nuka-Cola Quantum I'm carrying.
Keep the bottles coming, I'll keep the caps flowing.
Should be 1,400. Oh, no, 1,600. What? Man only gave me 640 caps? That is some bogus. I feel like we agreed to much more than that. What a shyster. I think I'm gonna come back and kill him later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we agreed to 200 caps. Maybe I'm wrong. But he gave me a weird number. It was like 640 something. From 8 bottles, which wouldn't even be the original 100 caps. Oh, I'm definitely gonna murder him. I don't know, maybe I'll find a way to cut his legs off or something.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
My knife is all sticky. Sticky with rad scorpion blood. Well, seriously, how can you promise somebody 200 caps and then only give them, like, a weird number like they did? Would they give me 70 caps apiece or something like that?
That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out. Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
I'm also pretty sure that you used to be able to trade ammunition for energy weapons into the Brotherhood Outcasts, which I could be wrong on that. If I am, let me know, because at the very least, I remember you could sell alien blaster rounds to the Outcasts. And it doesn't seem like I can sell energy cells at the very least. I have abysmal accuracy.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
First time using VATS.
Please, is the wrong way.
You know, it's not as smooth as it is in Fallout 4. They're kind of all over the place. A lot of target practice.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out. Another
I'm at the edge of the map. How close am I to leveling up at this point? Not far. I don't know. Maybe I'll go do a quest or something. Hello, Goodman. How are you, my good sir?
Kill them all and let God sort them out. Scanning, sir.
That was unexpectedly tense. And enough to level me up. Alright, so I've gotten what I need. Let's see. What do I want as skill-wise? Boost my speech, that's always helpful. I'm actually surprised it's only that high. But lockpick might be my better option. I'll do a balance of both. Alright, so now I need to look for... what is that perk? A Lawbringer, I think is the one. It would be super helpful if these were alphabetical. Light touch, travel light, lead belly, Lawbringer. Not cowboy, is it? No. Living anatomy. Good to know you're doing well, my good man. I kinda wish there weren't so many perks right now. And I'm really hoping I didn't pass it. Contract Killer. Once you have the Contract Killer perk, any good character you kill will have an ear on their person. So we're probably getting closer. Looks like that's level 14, so Lawbringer, here we are. Okay, so it looks like I need to level up all the way to 14. Not that far off. Any evil character you kill will have a finger on their corpse. This finger can then be sold to a certain person whose identity is disclosed when you take the perk for caps and positive karma. Requires good karma. Aw, that's some bogus. That's not going to help me at all. I don't remember that requiring good karma before. That might be a tweak, because... well, to say the least, I could at least get the Contract Killer one. Because it doesn't really make sense if I have to have good karma to make good karma. You know what I mean? It's not really going to work. Here and Now. The Here and Now perk immediately grants an additional experience level, complete with all the advantages that brings. Got Quick Draw, Commando, Gunslinger. Return Descender. That is a new perk. Yeah, the Lawbringer perk was in the original Fallout 3. I'm aware of that. I actually used it at one point, way back, but I wasn't aware that it required good karma. I think I'm gonna go with the Here and Now. Got nut rig too. Yeah, why not? So, now I need a different way to increase my karma without actually doing good things. Because my goal, more or less, is to figure out how to raise my karma in a deceptive manner. Because, I mean, killing people is not necessarily a good action. so I can kind of count that as being passable, at least on an evil playthrough. I don't know. Gotta figure out something, though. I feel like there was a way that you could increase your karma, though, without doing good things. Because I don't want to do good deeds. That is kind of against my nature. Also, it's very dreary out here. I hope it doesn't rain again. The last time it did that,
Made in the USA.
I don't know, my voice hurt after that because it was so loud.
Kill that son of a bitch.
Which I suppose I probably could have just turned down the in-game volume, but that would have required an intelligence above 0, which I do not have. Man, there's an actual army of robo-brains out here.
Kill them all and let God sort them out. Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
I love this game, it's just too much fun. And with a couple of mods, it's much better.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
I was gonna shank him. And hello to you as well, good sir. Hey, giant rat scorpion.
Today is a good day to die.
You are no match, my good man. TTW is out here being awesome.
Now you're starting to piss me off.
I don't think we've encountered a crash since I started playing, honestly. I had some issues on my modded profile with the Ezekiel project and a couple of B42 mods, but aside from that, compatibilities seemed really good, and crashes have been almost non-existent.
You just made my day. Opening fire.
Also, the gameplay is really nice. It's just like I remember, but with a few minor improvements. Got, of course, the, I think those guys are Brotherhood Outcasts. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot with custom animations on this mod profile, just because, well, it's, Yeah, that Chinese assault rifle actually does look really good in first person, but the third person animations are very jank. They do not work properly, which is sad to say because they do look incredible in first. Hey! I don't think they were Brotherhood of Steel, or if they were facing off against these guys. Am I at Vault, what is it, 88? Or Vault 8, I think? All of my primary weapons are mostly empty. Let's see.
Sir, searching for targets.
I have my crouch and my hold breath set to the same thing. Or not crouch, it's my lay down prone animations set to the same thing as my hold breath, which is not great. That was the 10mm AWO project replacer. I made a short about it. If you look at the, I think it was the first one that I made, like, I don't know, a month ago? It's somewhere in the shorts feed. AWO 10mm replacer. I think that's all it's called, actually. I don't think there's anything else to it. Can't see a thing there. It is beautiful, though. And dear lord, I keep forgetting that manual reload is a great realism mod, because you actually do have to reload your weapons. I am so irradiated right now. I don't care because I have tons of Radway. But that doesn't mean I should hang around. It has something to do with New Vegas Reloaded. When you sight in at particular angles during specific weather patterns for some reason, the scope will like get this weird overlay. I don't know what exactly causes it, but I don't know. Maybe it's something that I screwed up. Who knows? I have a few too many mods actually on this mod profile. So, like, normally, you'd have a pretty clear visibility, but yeah, like, you get specific angles, and it'll jank up. And I've only seen that happen while using NPR. Manual reload again. I love it, because you can't switch weapons and have it, you know... you can't have your ammunition reloaded by just swapping guns. It gets me every time. It's just beautiful. Hey, a friend of Sneaky Guy. That's cool, man. I've been talking to him the past few weeks, I think. Or maybe a couple weeks? I don't know. Time flies for me. And manual reload is an amazing mod. I do highly recommend it. Because, again, like you see there, actually, where I just equipped this weapon, you immediately see the ammo count for... I'm pointing at it, even though you can't see my finger. But you can see the ammo count for the 12 gauge go from 12 to 0. Which is really cool. Because it keeps track of how many rounds are actually in the gun. For instance, I'll do a quick demonstration. If I fire off a handful of shells, you can see I've got 12 in the chamber. Now I've got 9. I switch over to my laser RCW. And then I switch back over, and it goes from 12 to 9. It's just such a beautiful function. And honestly, I have a manual reload mod for Fallout 4 that honestly does not have the same degree of functionality. That made me jump clean out of my skin. Scared the hell out of me. Yaguai are just everywhere. I wish there were this many in Fallout 4. But back to what I was saying. So I have a mod, actually, that's supposed to do the same thing for Fallout 4, but it doesn't. Like, I guess it's not the same functions, but it's called manual reload as well. So I kind of, like, assume that it's going to be the same thing, but it doesn't have that same functionality. That same beautiful functionality. Go. Of course you turn your back on me and start walking. There we go. Because nobody can hear gunfire. And, in case anybody's wondering, I am in prone. I'm also able to use third-person sighting with a scoped weapon. NCR flashlight. Is that a mod? I have no flashlight mods on my game, so I'm not sure if that's the same thing you're referring to. Oh, NVR. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha. I was wondering what caused that effect, if it was NVR or TTW, and I wasn't sure which. Good to know. Because I don't like talking about things on the channel when I don't have any idea what's actually causing the effect, because I'll be like, oh, this is a Tale of Two Wastelands function. And people will be like, no, it's not, that's NVR. And I'm just like, oh, here I am looking like an idiot. Which I'm okay with on occasion, but I try not to make a habit out of it, despite the degree of stupidity that I possess. A staggering amount. But yeah, the flashlight, absolutely beautiful. I like this though. You can literally see where all of them are. There's like one over there, another one over there, way down there. So I could just stand here in the dark and snipe them out for minutes, if not hours. I mean, I wouldn't, because it's .308 caliber ammunition. That stuff is expensive. But I can use my stab happy knife, so that's something. Or I can just let Sergeant RL3 fire one round from his plasma caster and take out everything. And as much as it is a beautiful night, I am going to wait in-game for a minute. I'm also going to check how long I've been streaming, because, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it going. Well, only 40 minutes, it's not that long. Go a little while longer. No harm in it. Actually finished my other project early. Vault 87. That's where I'm at. Out of curiosity, does anyone know if Sergeant RL3 can retrieve the FEV virus? Or, I guess it's just FEV, right? FEV viral? Vile. I don't know. Anyway, whatever item that you have to normally pick up Fox for in Vault 87. Because I don't know. You know, I just can't imagine myself actually needing bullet drop in Fallout New Vegas. Could keep that. Crafting items, is that right? Yeah, it is. Probably don't need these fission batteries. Or these empty syringes. And I've got to have some stuff that I can repair. Yeah, hit scans aren't a good thing, admittedly, but hey look, more guys. So much less damage when they know where you are. Do I have any ammo? I do. Look at that. I think I'm just going
Kill 'em all and
to...
let God sort 'em out.
Yeah, you can pretty much always let RL3 handle whatever problems come at you. He's just so good. Better than the original, though. That was probably closer to me than I intended it to be. No reason. There's 3 of them. They might even be able to hurt me. Of course, RL3 is stuck.
You had your time! Come on!
He's having physics issues. I am currently the sole survivor. Or not sole survivor, lone wanderer. I think it's the one. And I'm pretty sure that the weapon's not a work in progress. I imagine it's complete by now. But I don't know. Those third-person animations are a little janky. Not really sure why. Oh yeah. Gotta love the physics. There we go.
I have a personal message for you.
See what I mean? It doesn't remove the magazine. It's weird. I mean, it's fine because I don't really do a whole lot of third-person gameplay in Fallout, but it's nice.
Scanning, sir. By your X, RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Probably don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that either. I'll keep and use those. I'll sell that. Suck.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Yeah, NVR's out here looking pretty much perfect. I love it.
Kill them all and let God sort them out.
As far as the camera goes for Fallout 3, it's good. I think it was fine. The Tale of Two Wastelands camera, it was okay too, but honestly, if you're looking at Fallout 3 or New Vegas, the camera settings just aren't great. They're a lot better in Fallout 4, but I use custom camera, so if I ever do choose to play in third person, I can pretty much do whatever I want. For instance, I can snipe out my opponent like this, or I can swap straight into third person and use close range shooting without a scope.
Scanning, sir.
It's all very convenient.
Since you don't seem willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess you'll have to.
Right, Joe!
Time to hit the showers.
I'm gonna stop using all my sniper rifle ammo. I probably should have bought or brought more ammunition. I don't know why I decided to go so light, but lot of being
Sir,
lot.
searching for targets.
So pro.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm pretty much low on every type of ammo, if I'm totally honest. I probably have a good number of microfusion cells, though. That is the ammo for laser rifles, right? I'm just kind of stockpiling this stuff right now because you can sell off the actual laser weapons to the Brotherhood of Steel Outcasts. Also professional as hell. Look at that. Just beautiful. You could fall right through the world.
Looks like this is my lucky day.
I'll take you, bro. They're around here somewhere. When we say no surrender, we mean that we won't let you surrender. Again. I don't even know why I'm bothering, but shotgun. Oh, there's nothing. Glowing mushroom? No? Okay. Yeah, it's weird how in all Bethesda games you can always rely on a melee weapon before a gun. Every single time. Like, if you play Fallout New Vegas, you can actually learn enough skills for unarmed combat that work alongside the power fists that you can go in and defeat any Deathclaw of it at any stage. Like, the strongest Deathclaw in the game. Barehanded, pretty much. As long as you're wearing power armor and using a power fist of some degree of quality, you'll be fine. Because you have that, like, NCR knockdown perk. Yeah, I thought that sewer was going to open up too, but guess not.
Sir, searching for targets.
But yeah, you can kick the crap out of literally anybody in Fallout New Vegas, and I mean that literally, if you're using unarmed skills. Or if you're using that one BB gun. because you can, again, one-shot anybody with a pellet gun, because that makes sense.
Is a good day to die.
If anybody is wondering why this knife is so OP, it's because it's a knife. I'm kidding. It's actually got a special ability, I think. Stab happy, better criticals. Yeah, it's nice. I'm also fairly certain that Sergeant RL3 is landing fatal shots on everybody.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
It was friendly before. And then it met me.
Come on, people, give 'em help.
Yeah, Bethesda has some weird quirks. I don't know why that they are the way they are. Honestly, every Bethesda game I've played has had two things in common. Being an alchemist or melee user will always make you as powerful as the game will allow. Literally every single time. There's this weird trick in Fallout 4 where you can actually take Yaogwai meat and make it into this like steak or roast or something like that. There's two options for Yaogwai meat, so I don't remember which one it's called, but anyway, you can cook the Yaogwai meat and it'll do plus 10 damage for melee, right? Which is wonderful. But if you combine that with Psycho, it glitches out and allows you to do, like, I don't know, something like 300-400% damage for some reason. No, I don't use VATS. Pretty much ever. I used it earlier just as like a test. But, no. Anyway, yeah, point is, you can, internment orders. Weird. I'm so easily distracted. I'm an ADHD kid. I have no concept of focus. I am going to put a bunch of points into melee. And then I'm going to put a bunch of points into strength. Yeah, I don't know how it works with the stats on those weapons, but there was one point where, just as a demonstration, I killed a Deathclaw in the Glowing Sea with a knife in one hit. Just to show that I could.
Target identified.
It's fun.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
I love melee. It's great. And honestly, in this game, I don't even know why I bother putting any points into any of the gun stats or anything like that, other than just to have fun shooting things. But melee is always going to be the thing that's best. Melee and energy weapons. Guns are pretty much garbage. Whoa! No, 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 no. That was close. Jumps immediately onto ledge. Nailed it. It would be so easy to fall off of this place and die. There's a door up there. I have absolutely no idea. Mutt fruit is new to Fallout 3, right? I don't remember that in the original game. What do you think? Am I in danger? We'll find out. Tune in next time. Just kidding. This reminds me of a quest I did in Fallout the Frontier. Oh, by the way, they're coming out with a Fallout the Frontier remake. It's actually going to happen. I didn't think it was. But of course, I lost faith in the original Fallout the Frontier after, like, I don't know, 7 years of waiting or something like that, and that came out, so, you know. There's always a good chance. I knew somebody would get my Dragon Ball Z reference. My roommate says that all the time. He's always like, tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. And I'm like, dude, why have you said that 32 times this week? And he's just like, I'm lame. And then I'm like, I agree. It's good times. There's literally nothing up here, by the way. It's just an empty satellite. Watch one of my companions push me off. Oh, no, they can't determine where I am, so they just abandoned me. I love the Hellcat power armor mod. It's amazing. There is a replacer for the Raider power armor, actually, and it is amazing to be able to fight them and have an actual contest of skill, because if you use the Hellcat power armor with the Raider replacer and Bastion power armor, you end up fighting these pretty much invulnerable Fallout 4 Raiders that have power armor. I don't know why I got confused on that last statement, but yeah, it's a work of art to be able to fight these guys and have... Dude, way to scare the heck out of me. You know what? I don't have my Centurion grenades on my person at this time. I should get a 3D print of those or something. And it is a rarity to have the Russian bear in chat. I don't imagine any of you will actually remember all the times that I've had Russian bear featured on this channel. So many. Also, I've just been robbing this man.
Hey.
Just like didn't think anything of it
Hey
either.
there.
Just like walked around, robbed him of his things, and yeah. I'm not a good person, and it's natural.
Everything has its price. Take a look and make me an offer.
I have not traveled to New Vegas yet, actually. I'm sure I'll make my way there eventually, but I have really only been playing Fallout 3 pretty much when I'm live streaming, because I have no free time whatsoever.
Thanks.
I'm waiting game, because it's already deep in the night. I actually don't even know how to travel from the Capital Wasteland to the Mojave Wasteland. I probably should know, but I'm so lame. You know, they were going to do a Fallout mod in Mexico, but I guess it was canceled? It kind of sucks. I was looking forward to that. I'm kind of taking my sweet time with this playthrough, admittedly, so I don't know when I'll make it to the Capital Wasteland, or if I ever will. Or, I mean, to the New Vegas, Mojave Wasteland. God, I'm so coherent.
Is that the best you can do? Every day is a good day to die. Personal message for you.
I am neither coherent nor am I useful. I let my dog and my robot do everything for me. And I let my assistant do all my thinking because I am completely incapable of that, apparently. Which is weird, because like I can do stuff that my assistant can't, and like, you would expect me to be the useful one? I'm not.
Every day is a good day to die.
What the hell did I just throw?
Sir, searching for targets.
Flashbang grenade. I'm all out of actual grenades. Yeah, honestly, I don't know that I would play a Fallout 5 even if it does come out. They censor the hell out of everything so significantly that it's hard to think that a Fallout 5 would actually be good. Because a large part of what made Fallout 3 and New Vegas both really, really interesting was the diversity of choices you could make. And the fact that many of them were outrageously evil.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
Running low on ammunition. Not that it matters. I like Fallout, but I don't necessarily like Fallout because it's Fallout. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a huge fan of the franchise. I'm a fan of the world and experience. And if you can't provide the experience of Fallout and all of its quirks and weird choices, then, you know, I don't really want that censored, half-ass stuff. I'm trying not to swear. I'm censoring myself while talking about not censoring games. But it's different because YouTube censors me. I'm fairly certain this gun isn't loaded. Also, I was out here looking for a an enclave soldier, and I'm having trouble finding it.
Scanning, sir.
I thought there would be one up by the satellite station, or maybe over here by Raven Rock, but nothing. And I know that a Yaoguai isn't going to be capable of taking out an enclave soldier, right? Seems unlikely.
Scanning, sir.
I really thought there was one over by those satellite stations. Hey, a Deathclaw. I don't have anything useful on me. Not there, at least. Wow, that was not even in the vicinity. RL3 is about to get defeated. Or not.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
It's not a real Deathclaw, it's a random encounter.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
It's a curious idea. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to find him. I was pretty sure he was out here, but I'm again switching to empty guns. I think it's empty at least. No, not quite. I don't know. I have a boatload of 32 caliber rounds. I might forget about it though because my attention span is too small for this kind of thing.
Scanning, sir. No surrender. Fire in the showers.
I suppose it also depends on how well armed the Enclave soldier is. There's a possibility, if they were very lightly armed, they could die. But I just want to kill one. And I was like, at least 80% sure there was one up here. Because I remember this is actually where I saw the purple moon glitch, and fought one of my first Enclave soldiers of all time.
Willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess I'm going to have to do it for you.
Also, Raven Rock is up here, so that's a pretty good indicator. But I've been all over this mountainside and I have not found him yet, so I'm gonna move on. God knows, if he exists, he'll find me. Yeah. Getting stuck on things.
Personal message for you.
I feel like that was unnecessary. You know, I play a lot of Fallout 4. Well, a lot more than I do Fallout 3 at least. Which may change.
You just made my day. Opening fire. Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
You had really, really poor luck.
Pain is just weak. Kill that son of a bitch. Sir, searching for targets. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Looks like this is my day.
That's a really creepy sound.
That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah!
In the Flesh, is that a in-game quest, or is that a quest mod? Whoa.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army. Kill 'em all.
I love the fact that I can just pause time.
Or let God sort 'em out.
I feel like you are at an advantage, guy with stick made of metal. It would seem he agrees. He had a missile launcher. And he opted for a 9-iron. That tracks. I think, following my previous statement about him having a missile launcher, I'm pretty sure that he was retrieving the missile launcher in an attempt to use it. Also, I found another mini nuke. Because I would wager there's probably a guy in the water. Or I'm totally wrong. Who knows? What do you think? Hostile or not? Not. But also not useful.
Here's a message for you from Uncle Sam.
I think it's really cool that they have the Thompson in Fallout 3 now. I just wish that it looked a little better and it was a little bit more useful. Because right now, the recoil on it and the stability is really bad.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Kill that
Wow,
son
my
of a bitch.
radiation is huge. I can't tell. Are those things trying to shield themselves by doing that whole tilt thing, or is that a glitch? Not wholly positive.
Kill them all. God will understand.
Wow, there are just so many.
Time to hit the showers.
which I should pop some Radway. After hanging out at Vault 87 for a while there.
Kill them all and let God sort them out. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Looks like this is my lucky day. That's how we do things in the U.S. Army. Hooah!
Okay. So I am officially at the end of the road. Which means that if I can't find my Enclave soldier up yonder, I will have no idea where to look. So I think at this point we're kind of behind Raven Rock. Not completely positive though.
Scanning, sir.
I'm pretty sure the map ends out here.
Now, looks like this is my lucky day.
Hello. Nope. Also nope. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Glorious day in the U.S. Army.
I don't think I can go any further. Been wrong before. Nope. Yeah, dog meat is a boss. I also really like the fact that you can have two companions in this game. That was a real hit in Fallout 4. Having to settle. Yeah, I'm like 100% positive I'm not going to find an Enclave trooper up here at this point. I have been above, I have been below, I've been all over the place. Nothing. Yep, I've gone full circle. The only place I haven't gone is on top of Raven Rock, which would be a weird place to find one, but who knows? Let's try it just for fun. I must have jumped off the cliffside at some point. Some point that I can't remember. Because I have that goldfish memory. You know, I've actually seen Dauntless before. It's in my player home mod collection. I like using it in like survival mode or things like that because I really hate having to do the Far Harbor quests. They're okay. They're barely okay. But I do like being in Far Harbor on occasion. Very rarely. I cannot go that direction. Yep, I'm out of ideas. I have no idea. None whatsoever. I know, I'm so cool. So cool that I have to pretend that I'm lame. That's how cool I am. I have been in this immediate vicinity for a full in-game day now. Why? I don't know. I never know. That's what that's from. That's been stuck in my head for like a week and a half now, and I haven't been able to figure out why. I saw an Indiana Jones short. That's why. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I can get over it now. That's been driving me nuts. I don't know what is up with that LOD, but it's not great. And it's like particularly at this location too. I was over that direction and it seemed like the LOD was doing fine, but those distant textures just look like garbage right here. And it's not even all of them. It's just like certain fragments. I don't know. Like I couldn't even see that location. It's weird. There was a time and a place in the past where I would have worried about that, and I would have actually gone out of my way to fix it. That time has long passed, though, because I do not have the energy for that crap. I only recently discovered the formula for shorts that succeed, which has been tremendously helpful, because now, if I make a short, I know that it has a chance of getting somewhere between 10,000 and 100,000 views, which to me is really nice, because it fills me with confidence and allows me to more comfortably create content. Like, even that Skyrim video I released on Thursday wasn't great. It was an okay short at best, but it's got like 20,000 views now, which is nice. And I've checked. Those are engaged views. Because YouTube is now lying to you just for fun. They have this thing where they do engaged views and your, like, general, somebody looked at it. Yeah. I'm not smart, and in case anybody needed evidence of it, have at it. Reclip it. Make a short of your own. Meister outside jumps off a bridge. Genius. No greater display of intelligence. And I mean, it was intentional. That was not an accident. I thought that I was going to make it into the water. Clearly, that did not happen. Come at me, bro. I can't hit you. It's unfair advantage. Totally unfair. Completely unfair. Graphics mod is New Vegas Reloaded. I should mention that I also have the Mimic preset active for NVR. So if you install just NVR, it's not going to look like this. It honestly looks pretty sick. I love it. That didn't incapacitate them at all. Also, I don't know where Sergeant RL3 is. Huh, got one of them. Oh, that missed. Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you're abandoning me in my time of need. I'm in crisis. And RL3 is like, it's okay, you can take care of it. Dude, I didn't even have my plasma caster out. Don't expect me to take care of myself. I don't do that. It's like one of my greatest character flaws. You know, if you like the look of... Sorry. Very distracting. I'm having to fend for myself because RL3 abandoned me. Yeah, if you like the look of rad scorpions in Fallout 3 and you have Fallout 4, there is actually a mod that allows you to swap the look of rad scorpions to that of the Fallout 3 version. Really good mod. I have it enabled personally, and I love it. You can do the same thing with Yao Guai. It looks incredible. What are you gonna do now, Mr. Drifter?
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch! There's nothing I like better than the smell of plasma in the morning.
I've already discovered Oasis. Oh man, that looks sick. It's got a unique texture.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Oh yeah, that looks dope. Another thing that you can add to your mod list is the DKS mod. That's the name of the sniper rifle. I can't remember what the numeric is at the end of it, but it's DKS something. I don't know, maybe in the mod it's just DKS sniper rifle.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Time to hit the showers.
Yeah, there's got to be a million Fallout 3 inspired mods for Fallout 4.
Made in the USA.
Well, not a million. I know there's at least 300 though.
Time to hit the showers. Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
Swiftly and fairly.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't know how often I'll be live streaming, but, you know, I'll definitely try and do that a little bit more. Probably going to try and make sure that there's no 2-week gaps like the last time, but, no absolute guarantees. I have this tendency to lose track of time. This is why I got RL3 with me. He is a beast. Yeah, I can't even remember what it was that I was looking at earlier, where I was like, I haven't live streamed in like 2 weeks or something like that, and I was like, what exactly caused that to happen? Because I was saying before, I'm going to live stream at 9:30 p.m. 5 days a week, and then 2 weeks later, I haven't live streamed, and I'm like, I don't know what distracted me, but something. Doesn't help that my attention span is non-existent. Melee bout. Ha! Should have watched out. I have a dog. I mean, I guess he had dogs before I came around. But no longer. What the heck was that? Bombastic. I'm assuming there's a way I can cook items in Fallout 3, right? I feel like that's a thing. I could be wrong, but I also don't think like there's anything in this location, even though it's a marked location. That is good, because I have so many items that I could potentially cook. I mean, that does make sense. You can in New Vegas, so if you couldn't in Tale of Two Wastelands, it wouldn't really track. I'm sure I can buy a stove or something for my house in Tenpenny Tower.
Hold it right there. Nobody's allowed into Paradise Falls except on slaver business. And I get to decide what qualifies as slaver business.
But I want to be in the slaver business. It sounds fun. Paradise Falls? What's that? So, can I head on up?
Well, no. I don't think so.
But, dude, I'm super cool. Do you know who you're dealing with? Let me in. I love that my karma is, like, so far past the threshold.
There's no need to flex. I was just playing with you. We know who you are. You can come in. Friendly warning. Don't act like a jackass. You won't get a second chance. Oh, and if you want, I have a mutually beneficial offer for you to think about.
From a slaver, always. What's this mutually beneficial offer you mentioned?
I got this mesmetron thing. It's some kind of stun gun. I'd like you to test it out for me. Should make getting slaves easier. You take this measure, shoot it at some poor schmuck. While he's in La La Land, you slip one of these collars over his head. Be careful with that collar. It'll explode if you tinker with it. Tell the slave to boot it over here pronto or his head'll pop. Here's a list of special targets Eulogy wants enslaved. But feel free to put a collar on anyone you can. I'll pay you for each slave that arrives.
Dude, this is the greatest job of all time. Alright.
Sure thing.
Run, Sammy, run. We can make it. You! Get back here now. You fucking... You hear me? Damn! Thought you'd get out of here. Shit. Get back inside. Now.
I do too. I love that one of the people on the list of people to capture is actually currently a captive of the super mutants. So you can go over, rescue them, and then enslave them. It's a beautiful balance, because you gain karma while at the same time losing karma. It is a neutral action.
A badass like you. You deserve a cut of everything around here. Take it. It's yours.
And that's why this is my favorite place in the world. Hey, thanks. Keep it coming.
If it keeps you happy and your gun in your holster, then it's well worth it to me.
That is exactly the kind of treatment I expect as a person who wiped out an entire city. Sorry, 2 entire cities.
Last time I'm telling you, no more.
Settlements, whatever you want to call them.
No, I didn't.
I kill people,
I
it's what
swear.
I do, okay?
This is your last mistake, little bartender. Hey!
This is hopeless.
Where?
Ugh. I'm among friends.
Red, I want to ask you something.
A couple of deadbeat buyers, though. How's the meat?
We didn't catch a damn thing.
Alright, chaps, now that I'm in paradise, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So, I hope you guys all have a good evening. I think it is a Sunday, so good beginning to your week, I guess. And I will be around, hopefully, tomorrow, as long as I remember. Anyway, you guys have a good week.